Hello people, how are you? So this video I'm continuing from the last video about Ubuntu operating system desktop. So from the last video, now I think we just first go to some of the default application we have after installing Ubuntu. So first get to familiar with this, like what they call it, I don't know. Okay, first keyboard shortcut, very important keyboard shortcut. If you press the Windows key on your keyboard, it will reveal. Keep pressing until you see this. It gives you all the keyboard shortcuts available for you in your desktop. So the super button, which is like Windows key on your keyboard, opens the launcher and displays all the shortcuts. Dash, we don't know which one is dash. We will talk about dash. And Windows workspaces, switching, just release. So as I said before, this is the actual start menu if we compare with Windows of Ubuntu. This is where if you click this button, it will reveal something like this, a glassy interface. So it's transparent, you can see what is behind. If you don't believe me, I open an application, for example this one, and again I click on that. See, you can see that application in the back, but it's nice blurry, so that's good to keep focus on this interface, so no doubt. So when you first click, it will show you. If your computer screen is small, it will be like spread out your entire screen. But if you have a large screen, then you will see something like this, which is like just same, but it's not occupying your entire screen. So you can change the size of this launcher or a start menu, what they call it, I don't know. They call it the dash, Ubuntu dash. They call this interface the dash launcher. You can change the size, like making it entire screen or part of the screen, by clicking this familiar maximize button, or you can close it by close, or you just by clicking on this. On the top, you see a familiar entry box, and you can type anything you want to search your computer, as well as online sources. So this is basically where you trying to find an application by typing the name of the application, or finding a file, recently used file, or something like this, or online resource. So this is like the Google of Ubuntu desktop. So at the bottom of this interface, you'll see some icons like this, and so initially, so these are different pages of this interface. So now we are in this home. In this page, on this page, we will see the recently opened files and folders, as well as recently used applications, list of applications. So we can click on this and see more. Now clicking on this icon shows all the applications. Basically, this is the applications page. Now this page, on this page you can find all the applications installed on your Ubuntu, as well as applications available for download or things like that. But I have turned off the options. As you can see, I have turned off showing applications available for download. So it's just showing what I have on my computer, nothing more. So by default, maybe it's showing only a selected number of applications, not everything. To see everything, you can click on this installed, and it gives all the applications icons. You can scroll, and on the left you can drag and scroll, see all your applications icons. So one thing, if you're confused, if you compare this with Windows, you will find, okay, this is not organized like in Windows. Accessories, for example, in Windows you will find accessories, system tools, like this. All the applications are organized like. But this looks familiar to a little bit, maybe familiar to Apple Mac. But you can actually filter out the results of this application. So these are installed applications. Also it's showing recently used applications. These are dash plugins. For example, like I said, the name of this interface is dash. You can do many things with this dash actually. Now these are the plugins installed for this dash, like applications plugin shows all the applications. So you can do like calculations and things like that with this interface as well. But okay, next move to the next page. This is the files page where you can see your folders, for example, hard drive partitions, hard drives, hard disks, or recently used files. Now move to the next. This one is videos, my video. On this page you will basically find different video files. Maybe it could be local or online video files, but just to remind you, I have turned off online feature. I will show you where to turn it on again. This is the music page. You can find all the music files here, or online or local. Is the picture photos page. So like I said, you can filter out these applications according to different groups. Here on top you see filter results. Here, see, now I have selected all, so it's not filtering anything, and I have selected local apps, but sources of these applications is showing only local apps. If you select Software Center, now it will show applications available for installing from the Ubuntu repository, software repository, like a software store or something. So these are the most suggestions. See, it's showing recommendations. Some recommended applications are that is available for download from the Software Center. If I click again, now it's not showing from anything from the Software Center. Now like I said, you can, okay, now it's showing everything. I can select accessories. Now these are applications only from accessories categories. I can unselect and select Office. Now it's showing only applications from the Office category. I can select System. Now it's showing applications from the applications menu, from icon from the system. I can select Graphics. Similarly, I can select Media. I can select all. Okay, click on this to hide it. Like I said, you can search on this top box for any applications or file. For example, I have calculator. You can search for calculator if I don't want to bother searching, looking for it. Just type it gives all the matched. So exact match calculator. Now here, so it has reduced, filtered out all the. So I can click on this to remove. Now how far I've been? 10 minutes. Okay, now let's go through some of the default applications. As usual, calculator. It's a nice, we click, it's a nice fancy little calculator. It has everything you can expect: basic mode, advanced mode, financial mode, programming mode, and about. I don't know why I want to check out about. It's saying calculator with financial and scientific modes. Credits. Who are the developers of this calculator? One thing we'll notice, the scroll bar of Ubuntu is a little bit different from what we are used to. It's a bug that graphic is in other interfaces. For example, if I open the file manager and if I go to a very populated folder, for example, if I go computer user, this folder is very populated with many files. Now Ubuntu, like I said before, Ubuntu is a space saving, screen space saving, because it's tried to minimize the space required for many like interface elements. For example, the usual scroll bar is shows in this thin line. So basically you hover your mouse over onto this line and it gives you this kind of fancy thing, 2 buttons. If you click on this button down, you can scroll down, click up, scroll up, or you can drag this button to actually position the scroll, position this whatever way you want. So it's also a space saving, like it's showing more information here, so it's reducing space. So this is a bit different, like this also I think nice. So in the next video, actually, let's see, we'll go through some of the default applications of Ubuntu. Thank you.